Welcome watch fans to another Walking with Watches episode. This week I'm taking an old Seiko 5 for a walk around Clitheroe in Lancashire. Incidentally, the Seiko 5 I picked up for 20 quid with a scratched crystal, and I popped a high dome on. I'll be showing you how to do that in another video. Strolled through the town and took a walk up the hill to the old castle, which has got an interesting Norman keep up there. I think it was originally built in about 1180 or thereabouts. Damaged in the Civil War. There are 2 or 3 different ways that you can get up to the castle. Little pathways here and there, and it's worth doing just for the views. When you get to the battlements, it really is spectacular as you look over the countryside. There's incidentally some fantastic motorcycling and rambling trails and roads around here. That's Pendle Hill, you can see in the distance there. One thing I love about Clitheroe is it's full of independent shops, cafes, restaurants, pubs. It's really old-fashioned. There are supermarkets on the outskirts of the town, but it isn't dominated by them. So you've got independent businesses like the Emporium restaurant there in the old chapel. And if you walk up the hill here, you'll see lots of independent shops. Antique shop there, saw some chaps just getting a grandfather clock tucked away in the van the day I was there. It's just a marvellous atmospheric old town to have a stroll around, and there's all kinds of different shops to view. Nettleton's sells pre-owned Swiss watches as well as fashion watches, and Brittons has a much more quirky, eclectic sort of display. There's something for every watch enthusiast in Brittons actually, and they've got their own website. It's worth a look. Loads of little ginnels, as they call them in Lancashire, and alleyways. So I strolled up the hill to St Mary's Church. This shows the amount of wealth that Clitheroe made during the Industrial Revolution. I think the first mills opened in the town about the 1780s, and by the 1820s they'd made so much money that they could rebuild the church on this site and put this more Gothic, spectacular place of worship in its place. It's uphill and down dale. Oh, there's a library which I think was partially funded by the philanthropist Andrew Carnegie. That was built around 1905. And there's a heartbeat style nick which we walked past as we strolled to Maxwell's for a bit of a feast after our walk around Clitheroe, which is located right next to the railway station, and very decent food. If you need somewhere to park just the other side of the tracks, you can get 4 hours for £1.80. Well, that's our Walking with Watches tour in Clitheroe. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye for now.